Hey everybody, what's up? Y'all missed me. I hope y'all missed me, y'all. I missed y'all too. All right, you guys. So obviously today we got something really tragic that we're reporting. This is Gia. She's gonna be my co-partner. We're gonna be talking about the tragic ending of a man that was from Minnesota that came to Canandaigua, well, to Rochester, New York. So if y'all know what Rochester is, Canandaigua is just I think 30 to 45 minutes away from Rochester, to be honest with y'all, depending on how fast you drive, right? Um, and so this man that was obviously murdered, they have charged 5 people in connection with his death. He was a transgender man and he was tortured for months. So she's gonna go ahead and talk to y'all about this person, which his name is Sam Nordquist.
So, 5 people have been arrested in New York and charged in connection with the disappearance and murder of a 24-year-old transgender man from Minnesota, whom police say was tortured and abused for weeks before his death. New York State Police launched a missing persons investigation for Sam Norris on February 9th, following a Northquist, following a farewell check request from his family. Human remains believed to be those Norquist were discovered on February 13th in a field in Yates County, about 30 miles southeast of Rochester.
All right, so this guy was from Oakdale, Minnesota. He traveled to upstate New York back in September 2024. He had some type of online relationship with some weird ass female, all right, named Precious. Okay. She had convinced him to basically come from Minnesota to Canandaigua, and when the family stopped hearing from him, they basically called Canandaigua police and asked for a welfare check because, mind you, this is up in February 13th. They just got charged, okay? The man's been missing since September, and when they didn't hear from him back in December, that's when they did a check. They found his body in a field in Yates County in Benton, right? So I'm gonna just tell y'all briefly like what this person did. So basically, according to the non-for-profit Missing People in America, Norquist had met the lady Precious online. She convinced him to visit New York. His family said that he bought a round-trip ticket to see his online girlfriend, but never came back. Okay. It says on here, on February the 9th, investigators determined that Norquist had been staying at the Patty's Lodge Motel in Hopewell along with the 38-year-old Precious Arzwaga and several other people. A subsequent search of the apartment 22 at the Patty's Lodge revealed a deeply disturbing pattern of abuse that this man endured, mind you, that led to his tragic death. Okay. Based on the evidence and witness statements, police determined that Norquist endured prolonged physical and psychological abuse from these a-holes, you know what I'm saying, at the hand of multiple individuals. Those include 38-year-old Arzwaga and 30-year-old Patrick Goodwin, both from Canandaigua, 33-year-old Kyle Sage of Rochester, New York, 30-year-old Jennifer Quijano of Geneva, and 19-year-old Emily Mayaka of Lima. Okay. Police said that the subjects had subjected the victim to repeated acts of violence and torture from early December 2024, y'all. Evil people up until February 2025, y'all. You know how many months that is? That's 3 damn months, man. They allegedly sexually assaulted the transgender man, Norquist, okay, with a table leg, bro, and broomsticks, and beat him with dog toys, uh, ropes, and belts until he died. These people are so evil. His body was then transported in an attempt to conceal the crime and was discovered on Thursday in a field of Payne Road in the town of Benton. Mind you, that's like about maybe like 15, 20 minutes from Canandaigua. I mean, it is in Canandaigua, okay? The 5 subjects have been charged with second-degree murder in the death of Norquist. They saying that is the most horrific crime they have ever investigated because of the way
Ah,
this person was tortured and killed. I feel so heartbroken that
why would they even
they
do
would
that
do
to
something
him?
so evil like that. Like, let's just say that y'all wanted to rob this man. Okay, you could have just robbed him and let him go. Why the fuck y'all felt the need to do something so diabolical? That is so evil.
Oh,
That is a human being that y'all literally took upon y'all psychotic ass heads and with your hands and you killed that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would people feel like that shit is okay? It's beyond me. If y'all want to look this up, they got their pictures online. They look like they're all fucking unhinged and crazy. Anyways, there's a female in there that's Hispanic. She look like she's
there's
crazy as hell
3
too.
females and 2 guys, I think.
No, there was 3 men and 2 females. Um, no, actually, you are right. There's 3 females and 2 men. They all look crazy as fuck though.
Oh yeah, and this is what he looked like.
I'm not even gonna
Whoa,
gaslight.
my phone's
Like,
so bright.
yeah, it's because of that. You gotta lower the thing.
This is what he looked like, by the
This
way.
is what he looked like. Yup. And so here was his missing persons poster, which is fucking sad as fuck that this is even a thing. But
The
he's
stuff that
now
they
been
did to him
found
is really
deceased
cruel.
in Rochester, New York, y'all. There he is, right there. That is crazy. He was found in Canandaigua, so it's very close to Rochester. It's technically considered Ontario County. All right. But what's really just like sad as hell was like, it's just like, why would you do something like that? This man was 24 years old.
He still had a long life
five
to
foot
live.
three and weighed 230 pounds. Basically, they have this flyer that's called Gone But Not Forgotten. This is so sad. It says Sam, a transgender male from Oakdale, Minnesota, met a woman named Precious online who convinced him to visit New York. Sam left Minnesota on September 28, 2024 with a round trip plane ticket, planning to return within 2 weeks. However, he never boarded his return flight and was unreachable for 24 hours. Since then, Precious has been controlling Sam to the point that he even reported it to the local DSS. DSS has not heard from Sam since December, and when his family calls his phone, it goes straight to voicemail. On February the 9th, a welfare check was conducted. Precious' son answered the door, claiming Sam was not there and had never been there. And that he didn't know who the officer was asking about. The officer then returned to Precious' last known location, which she claimed Sam had left several weeks ago and no longer lived there. Sam had never been to New York before September 20th, 2024. This was the Canandaigua Police Department. And then it says on the update, tragically, Sam was found deceased. 4 people are in custody in the horrific news. Sam, transgender from Oakdale, Minnesota, met, and then basically they just basically tell you like what happened, like what I already explained to y'all. Met the person, and she basically took control over this energy, like literally immediately. They took control over this person immediately, and like decided to do all kinds of abusive, toxic shit. Mind y'all, for 3 months,
That's really
and his
heartbreaking.
body finally just gave up, and he passed away. My condolences, I always say, to his family. That shit is horrible. That's evil. There's so much evil going on in this world. And you know what really, really bothers me? It's like, how can y'all do that to somebody? How can you get to that point that you disconnect from hearing someone screams, someone in pain? When do people like actually say, yo, this shit is wrong? Because let's just say, okay, you have one person that was just really fucking batshit nuts. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all just joined in on it because y'all thought that was cute. You tortured and murdered someone that did nothing to you. Let that sit in for a minute. And I hope that every one of them rot in jail, in prison, really, because you're being charged with second-degree murder. And I hope they all get a long time in there. I hope they never see the day of light again. Like, I don't want y'all outside. Y'all are dangerous to society, and y'all are evil and crazy. Okay, and this is just who we have found out that they've done stuff to. I bet you they've done things to other people, and people have never reported it. Maybe nobody has ever even known this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is crazy.
It is real crazy.